Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Survival Russia. So, you steady viewers know that I like my knife chest rig here. This is a thing that I have copied from Danish and possibly Norwegian commercial fishermen. You know, I'm Danish originally, and especially the crab fisher guys, they used to carry knives, or maybe they still do, the knives like this outside their rain gear and all that good stuff, because there's a lot of rope and stuff like that on the deck, and they can be dragged overboard, and they can fast cut the rope with this guy if they've been dragged down on the water with the help of some crab fishing equipment and rope and stuff like that. Anyways, so you guys have seen that I've also been wearing this setup here, this little chest rig here. This is a bag from Helikon-Tex. I'm not affiliated with them, so there's not going to be any affiliate links to this at all. But it's called Helikon-Tex Numbat. Strange name, but that's what it's called. I like this little guy here, and some of you guys may ask me if I want to do a review on it, and I don't really want to do a review on it today, but I'll show it to you really fast, because we're going to take off this Mora Garberg here, and we have a brand new Mora Kansbol, just like this one, with the multi-mount that we're going to try and mount here. Then I'm going to show you how this multi-mount here works, with what it comes with of Velcro straps and this and that. But the little Numbat here is just like a small chest pouch you can use for all sorts of things, survival and outdoors related. I use it as a camera pouch and as my knife pouch, because if I use this as a knife pouch or camera pouch, I cannot use this one. I can, but it'll be a little bit clumsy, right? So as I said, I like, especially during winter, to have a knife ready here at the chest, because we have so much clothes on and this and that, and yeah, we can have a belt on our jacket and blah blah blah, but I just like it to have it like this. But I don't like the Mora Garberg that much, because it's super heavy compared to this guy here anyway, to the Kansbol. And the Kansbol is one of the all-time greatest knives for the outdoors, in my opinion. It's not a knife I would pick if I could have only one, that's for sure, because it's a Scandi grind and a little bit difficult, delicate, let's say it like that. And yeah, but we're gonna mount this little guy on this guy here, and we're gonna take a look at this Helikon Numbat a little bit close up. So yeah, let's just get on with it. By the way, actually, we're having a heat wave at the moment, so I've been preparing for doing some woodwork and stuff, because we are having temperatures at only -2, -5, -8 and so on during the night, -2, 5, 4, stuff like that during the day. It's crazy for mid-February, but I'm blah blah blahing about the weather. We can blah 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 about the weather some other time. So here we have the little Numbat pouch, 4 Fast-Tex bottles, and yeah, adjustable and all that funky stuff. And it's just like a very, very small plate carrier. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot to use it here during winter. If I'm gonna like it as much during the summer, I don't know, we'll find out. Because it's most likely gonna be a little bit warm when it's really, really hot here, which it actually can be. And I've been carrying or wearing body armor for a living, so I know exactly what this is gonna feel like when it's gonna be plus 30 degrees centigrade. Anyway, I like this little guy here. For at the moment, I don't have a lot of stuff in it. I say I mostly use it as a camera pouch, and of course I have some small items in it. One item is that I have a ferro rod with a magnesium thingy, which are really, really awesome if you know how to use them correctly. And I have this basically just because I think that a knife is, of course, very important to always have. I have 2 on my belt here, actually. And there should always be a way of making fire together with the knife. So that's why I have this guy. Here I have a large ferro rod and a Mora Kansbol. Anyway, let's take a look at this guy here. Here we have a 1-inch webbing strap, and we have some Pals Molly stuff on this guy. And the multi-mount on these guys here, on the Mora knives, they are compatible with the 1-inch webbing straps. And that is super awesome. But we're gonna take a look at that multi-mount a little bit later. Not too much later, because we should be able to do this relatively fast. But anyway, I've just been mounting the knife like this here, wrapping this guy around, down through the molly thing here. I hope you can see what's going on here. And it's not been running out of the loops here at all. So we're gonna remove this guy here. We need to get a knife on there. Mora Kansbol, new Mora Kansbol. I could use this, but I just like to have things separated as they're supposed to be. So what do we have here? We have a knife and a box. When you get your Mora Kansbol or Garberg or whatever, which can use the multi-mount here, then it comes like this. Some straps. This is a very important strap. These are also important if you want to use them for this stuff here. But anyway, we have a belt loop. We don't need the belt loop, so we're gonna take the belt loop off. Velcro straps. They look like this, right? We have 2 of those. So what I think we're gonna do is that we're gonna run it through here, under the loop, and up here, right? But before we go all the way up there, we'll take this little guy here, our Velcro thingy, and we're just gonna give it a little, just like a 2-3 centimeters or something, because we're just gonna mount this guy here permanently. So now we can slide this over here. We can slide this guy here up here. So now we have our Velcro lock here, and we can pull it. We're gonna try and pull it down in behind. Yeah, buddy, like that. Then we're gonna take this guy here, cut it with our knife. Let's see, somewhere around there should be fine. Like that. This we can save for something else. But now we have something that looks like this. So now we can put this little flap down here, and we can close it up with this guy here, like that. And cut it with the Kansbol. Like that. So that's the first part. And then I'm gonna show you how we mount the knife to the multi-mount itself, because I know some people have a little bit of a problem with that. I'm basically just gonna do the same here. So here we are. Velcro, Velcro. Alright, so how do we attach this correctly to this guy? So we're gonna slide this guy in under here. Right? Gonna take our knife, the sheath. This is not a knife actually, this is a knife sheath. But we're gonna put it here, because it will be retained up here. We have a leather strap here, which is actually leather, and we slide it under here. Right? Of course, have to have the Mora logo visible. Right, like that. So now the sheath is fixed to the multi-mount, and now we have a setup like this, which is super awesome. And it's actually not really difficult to mount or anything like that. How I put this guy here on is I had just have these three straps here come permanently fixed, and I just slide my arm through it, slide this guy over my head and through my microphone, and throw this guy down the back. And now I'm just gonna have to find it. Yep. Yeah, that's how it sits. And this can of course be adjusted and all sorts of good stuff. For the woods, the Mora Kansbol here is super awesome. As I said, light, awesome grip. It'll do anything, you know, woodwork, food, skin, fish, gut fish and whatnot. Super awesome knife. But sometimes I don't really have my rifle with me, or my shotgun, or the little Makarov pistol or something. And you can say, believe it or not, when I'm out in the woods and you know, it's nicer to know that you have a knife here just in case you should need it for self-defense. It might not be the most awesome self-defense weapon you have, but you have it, right? It's right in front of you, and that is actually a nice feeling. If I'm not having my pistol close by, or carrying the shotgun or whatever, right? Then at least we have this guy here available. I like it, this little pouch here, because it's a very multifunctional, right? I don't like to carry survival kits and all that good stuff. I mean, I'll have some fire making devices in this little pouch here, and then I'll use it for whatever I feel like using it for. For example, camera. Small cameras, action cams and so on. Maybe it's good to have in the backpack, so when you get to camp you can actually just strap this guy here on and put some stuff in it. Maybe you already packed a little bit of stuff in it, right? And this is like a away from camp little kind of a thing. But for winter, a little camp kind of a thing does not help. Away from camp pouch doesn't help you much. Winter survival kit is big and huge and heavy, because without your gear during winter you're not gonna make it, right? And you simply just have to make sure that you always have your gear with you. And it's simply the same as basically, I mean, who on deployment or whatever have lost their rifle. You just don't do that. It's out of the question. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this little video here interesting and informational. And we have some good stuff coming up for you, actually. I think it's going to be very interesting this month and next month at least. So guys, please check the links in the description. Please consider supporting the channel and all that good stuff. And until next time, get out and train and get it done. Do something awesome. See you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Good to see you all again.